A lawsuit in Salt Lake City. Lindsay and Carl are speaking out about their split and all of the drama from Bravocon. Hey everyone, welcome back to Shared News. We are breaking down the biggest Bravo headlines of the week. But before we get into it, if you are new here, please be sure to subscribe to our channel, ring the bell so you never miss out on any Bravo updates. As always, I'm your host, Morgan Wright. There is a lawsuit in Salt Lake City. New housewife Monica is suing Heather Gay's beauty lab and laser for what she is calling botched injections after Beauty Lab and Laser sued Monica first for missed payments. According to both lawsuits, Monica never made a single payment beyond the initial one, which was $400, which Heather's company claims caused them hardship. Heather Gay wasted no time addressing this on social media. She posted to her Instagram, "Beauty Lab and Laser is a phenomenal business, in the top 1% of providers with over 3,000 positive reviews. Our injectors are nationally ranked and leaders within the industry, and our legion of loyal customers speaks for itself." She then takes a dig at Monica, although she never says her name. We all know who she's talking about. She says this lawsuit in the press has no merit and is unfortunately a pattern of behavior from a desperate woman who, when unable to pay her bills, lashes out to avoid accountability. This news coming off of Bravocon weekend, where it was noted that Monica wasn't hanging out with any of the other Salt Lake City housewives. In fact, when Heather specifically was asked about Monica, she said something along the lines of, "Everything that comes out of Monica's mouth is a lie." Now we know why Heather was saying that. But even at Bravo after parties, at Watch What Happens live tapings, Monica was seated away from the cast. There was no Salt Lake City panel at Bravocon. That is because the reunion is quickly coming up, and I assume they want to save all the drama for it on camera. And even Monica, the only thing that she has said about these lawsuits, she just posted on her Instagram story that the only comment she is making will be seen at the reunion. So we will definitely be tuning into that one. Lindsay Hubbard and Carl Radke are both speaking out publicly about their split. So Lindsay first went on the Viall Files to recount what happened between her and Carl. And then subsequently, Carl did some interviews as well. Carl's camp talking to Page 6. I want to start with where both of their stories are the same. That being that Summer House wrapped on a Sunday. And on that last day of filming, Carl and Lindsay got into a pretty big fight. On the Viall Files, Lindsay said that Carl was saying pretty nasty things to her, making her feel icky. This report from Page 6 doesn't exactly explain what the fight was about, but they did say that there was a fight that went down on Sunday. So Lindsay said on the Viall Files that she got a text saying that the cameras were going to come back and film, I believe it was on a Wednesday, that Carl was rearranging their schedule, canceling their couples therapy. He was very ready to film. She says that Wednesday morning she went into Carl's room where he was locked in there sleeping by himself and asked Carl, why are they coming over to film? That led to a bigger fight. And then a couple hours later, the cameras were in their apartment where Carl ended the engagement on camera. So obviously Lindsay's side of the story is that this was all orchestrated by Carl for a TV moment. Sources are telling Page 6 that it wasn't necessarily like that. That yes, there was a big fight that went down on Sunday, and that the next time cameras were gonna see Carl and Lindsay was at their wedding that was going to be filmed in November. So the gist of this article was that it wouldn't make sense for viewers to go from this big blow up fight on the last day of filming of Summer House to then going to their wedding in November. So they were wanting to catch a couple more conversations on camera to what they said, close the loop on that argument and hopefully get them in a better place so that it would make sense for viewers to see their wedding. So two really different sides of the story. As Lindsay continues to say that she did not see the split coming, Carl said that he's optimistic that people will see this season and understand how a decision or conversation would come to that, where he felt like he needed to say to Lindsay, I'm not sure this is the right time right now. Bravocon saw a lot of drama. First, in Beverly Hills, Kyle Richards used the word divorce for the first time since news of her separation became public. Up until this point, it's been separation, separation, separation. But this time on a red carpet interview, Kyle Richards said the word divorce when talking about her relationship with Mauricio Umansky. She since has come out and said that that was a slip up, and this was her explanation on why she used the word divorce. She said to Entertainment Tonight, "I misspoke on the carpet. 2 times I had to correct someone when they said divorce." She said separated, and then I went and said it, and it was everywhere. So essentially she's saying, people kept saying divorce, divorce, divorce. It got in her head. So then she just spewed it out on a red carpet. She did say it was her bad. Kyle clarified, "I still consider my marriage with Mauricio a success. We're still a love story, and I love him very much." She said, "All I know is that we love each other. We still live under the same roof, and we both want what is best for each other." She continued by saying, "I'm so happy that it's amicable right now, and I hope it stays that way," noting that she and Mauricio are just taking it a day at a time and putting their family first. Obviously, this story is far from over. In fact, we're just now starting to see it play out on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. There definitely is tension between Kyle and Mauricio, and even though we're really early in the season, I believe only 3 episodes in, every episode has hints that there is major trouble in paradise. You know, they get in a little fight at the party about Kyle telling Mauricio's mom and dad that he has tattoos. You know, Kyle says she needs to get away from Mauricio for a little bit to have some time with the girls. So, I mean, we still have like 6 months of Kyle and Mauricio drama to get through. How things will end up, I don't think anybody knows at this time. Also at Bravocon, the Vanderpump Rules panel was full of drama as Tom Sandoval got booed pretty much the entire time. Lala actually came to Tom's defense, saying that it would be pretty easy for somebody in this situation to run away. She also said she didn't know if it was respect that she had for Tom, but you know, he still went out and performed shows for his fans, still showed up to film the next season of Vanderpump Rules, which is coming out in January, and still showed up to Bravocon to face the heat head on. The Tom Schwartz and Tom Sandoval actually did a red carpet interview together after their panel on Friday. And Tom Schwartz said, "We've actually been working on our best behavior. Tom's been putting a lot of work into himself. He hasn't drank in 6 months." Sandoval admitted that he was really glad the panel was over, but he did get in trouble with this comment that he made about Ariana, saying that she was definitely wearing a stank face and noted that they were not really in a better place. He continued about their living arrangement, saying, "We're working on it, that we are going to see how that kind of plays out this season." And obviously the stink face comment got a lot of backlash online, because why would you say that about a woman? And this also leads into some drama going on with Sheena Shea. Sheena Shea was in hot water at Bravocon with her bestie Ariana over going to Sandoval's suite for an after party. So this was some behind the scenes drama that came up on day 2 when James Kennedy asked Lala on a panel if she was in Tom Sandoval's penthouse the night before, to which Lala adamantly denied, saying, "No, that wasn't me." Long story short, it was actually Sheena that went to an after party in Sandoval's penthouse. Obviously getting a lot of mixed reactions from Vanderpump Rules fans and also castmates. Ariana Madix and Katie Maloney were asked about it on a red carpet interview. They both kind of were like, "Oh, that's weird." Ariana didn't say a whole lot, but Katie seemed to have a lot to say about it, saying that Sheena finds herself on the wrong side of situations and she just continues to make weird choices, pretty much insinuating that Sheena puts herself in these situations. Now, when Sheena was asked about it, she said, "Yes, I did go to this after party. When I was going there, I didn't know specifically that it was Sandoval's room, that there was a bunch of Bravo celebrities that were all going up there together." And she also said while she was there, she stood up for Ariana to Sandoval, condemning him for making these types of rude comments about her, calling her stank face and everything else that was said Bravocon weekend. So I don't know, lots of Vanderpump Rules drama. I mean, did we expect anything less? It definitely took Bravocon weekend by storm. I would say everybody was talking about the cast of Vanderpump Rules, which we know season 11 is coming back in early January. Let us know what you think of it all in the comment section below, whether you want to tell us your opinion on Lindsay and Carl and their conflicting stories, what you think Kyle using the word divorce, or if you think Tom Sandoval deserved to be booed at the Vanderpump Rules panel. We'd love to hear from you guys. So share an opinion, a thought below. If not, be sure to subscribe to our channel, ring the bell so you never miss out on your Bravo headlines. As always, I'm your host, Morgan Wright, and we will see you back here next time. Bye.